Good morning, degenerates, and welcome to another episode of Boring Crypto IO, a place where I read you the boring crypto news every morning, Monday through Friday, so you don't have to. My name is Not Important, and I'm your host. Let's go. Ray Dalio says Bitcoin is not the answer. The community responds. Logan Paul and CryptoZoo hit with lawsuit as investors take action. And last but not least, will Coinbase relist XRP now that there is regulatory clarity? Whoa, that could be huge. All right, let's get into it. What's the market look like? We have ticked down just a tad bit from yesterday. Guys, we're sitting at 1.078 trillion. Bitcoin dominance at 42%. ETH at 18.7. 19 GWEI Guai for an ETH transaction. We're going to look at the charts here in just a second, guys. As you can see, we have had a tick down from the run. Last night we started going down a bit. So Bitcoin at a 1.08% decline on the 24-hour. ETH at a 1.37 decline. A lot of these things are actually kind of breaking even though too. Not a huge pullback. BNB still sitting up almost at 10% for the week. XRP, yeah, down about 1%. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Yeah, let's go ahead and get to the let's go to the chart, see what we got going on. So, Bitcoin 4-hour. This is what we're doing. We pumped again yesterday. Looked like we were gonna break through, and we definitely got rejected after that. Now here's what's interesting. We've interesting. I need to finish my words. I talk way too damn fast, even for myself. Here is what is interesting. We have found support at this 23,452 level, so 23,450-ish. And we're actually starting to move out right now as we're actually doing this video. And we broke below this level a couple times, but we keep finding support here. And I've gone back in the charts, guys. I can't see anything that shows this as previous support. It was kind of resistance. Scroll all the way back. I know this is not the right way to do this, but if you follow the yellow line, excuse me, resistance here around August of 2022. Again, resistance around the 3rd of August of 2022. Close to resistance here around the 1st of August. Outside of that, again, resistance here in July of 2022. But I'm not seeing like any support. So it's really interesting to see that we're finding support here. Again, resistance here, a little bit of resistance. We broke up just past it and then tanked. So let's go back to what we were looking at. So I'm finding it interesting that we're finding support right here at this level. Question per usual, will it hold? I keep leaning towards maybe we're just going to range. I know you guys have heard me say this for a few days now, but I've got a strong feeling that it, again, like I said yesterday and the day before, if we cannot break these levels here, this 23,876, 23,789, if we can't flip it into support, I just see us ranging. I don't think we're going to get a big tank. I mean, again, I could be completely wrong, but this is just what I'm seeing from back here on the 20th of January to now. I'm just seeing us potentially just ranging. So, guys, we are going into the weekend. You know it gets volatile. You know it gets weird. If you are trading, please trade conservatively, tight stop losses, etc., etc. This is not financial advice. Moving on to ETH. Ethereum, finding support close to the same level, but what's interesting with Ethereum is we had that same support back here. And again, these are all the 4-hour, like I've said, the 4 hours showing a better story than the daily lately. With what we got going on. So finding support around that 1620, 1630-ish. Yeah, 1630-ish level. And same thing, man. If we can't break above and hold above this 1681, I'm just seeing this as a ranging level, bouncing back and forth, 1544, 1681, 1544, 1681, etc., etc. Nothing too exciting. Again, if you're a swing trader and you know how to swing trade, you could potentially find some good trades in here. But I'm the conservative guy. I'm not in any swing trades, and I do not trade on weekends. So if you're going to trade on weekends, be safe. All right, let's get on to news, y'all. Get you guys onto your weekend and out of here. Ray Dalio says Bitcoin is not the answer. The community response. Now, the reason why I chose this story is ever since I started getting into the financial world, Ray Dalio is not only a big name, but someone I've been a big fan of. So I'm curious to see what he has to say about Bitcoin. Now, most of the guys in the traditional finance world are not a fan of crypto, which is kind of an interesting caveat, but who knows? Maybe he's got something interesting to say. The billionaire has historically gone back and forth between having positive and negative sentiments around Bitcoin. While billionaire Ray Dalio believes that fiat is in jeopardy, he also thinks that neither Bitcoin nor stablecoins are the answer. In response, crypto community members took Twitter to express their opinion on the topic. Oh, I'm sure they had something to say. If there's one thing that they are not, is Bitcoin maxis are not quiet. All right, in a recent interview on CNBC's Squawk, Dalio shared his takes on Bitcoin being a potential solution to the problem with fiat currency. The billionaire argued that it would not be effective as a storeholder of wealth and a medium of exchange. Dalio, and I agree with that. I don't necessarily think Bitcoin is going to be a medium of exchange. Now, store of wealth, eventually, yeah. I mean, if you look at the chart, it's up and to the right and has been since inception. All right, Dalio also highlighted that stablecoins are a replica of state-backed currencies and would not be an effective form of money. Bitcoiners are quick to respond to the interview, commenting that Bitcoin already fits Dalio's description of what money should be. A community member tweeted, "It's funny how he describes perfectly what money should be and yet fails to see that Bitcoin has it all embedded. Nearly there, Ray, but you need some help from Michael Saylor, to see the light." Additionally, a Twitter user cited various inherent features of Bitcoin and pointed out that it's the solution that Dalio is looking for. According to the community member, Bitcoin censorship, resistance, neutrality, openness, limited supply, and freedom from control make it the answer to the monetary problem that Dalio described. Meanwhile, another Bitcoin community member said that they were orange-pilled by Dalio from his insights on the history of money. The Twitter user believes that the interview shows that the billionaire is close to truly understanding Bitcoin. Dalio has historically gone back and forth regarding his position on Bitcoin. In 2021, he went from describing Bitcoin as one hell of an invention to a more negative narrative, speaking of a potential ban on Bitcoin in the United States and saying that he would choose gold over Bitcoin. A ban is absolutely moronic and impossible. In 2022, the billionaire recommended a 1% to 2% Bitcoin allocation for investor portfolios. Back then, Dalio praised Bitcoin for its resilience against hacks and said that it has no better competitor in the market. Yeah, I don't know, man. That was actually really uninsightful. That wasn't a lot of information there. I haven't seen this interview. If you have seen this interview, let me know what you thought about it in the comments down below. Is there anything that I'm missing? Or is this just kind of a puff piece? Yeah, moving on. All right, we've got YouTube celebrities in the mix. Logan Paul and CryptoZoo hit with lawsuit as investors take action. Plaintiff Don Holland has filed a lawsuit against CryptoZoo and Logan Paul, alleging the YouTube influencer's fraudulent venture executed a rug pull. CryptoZoo and Logan Paul have been named as defendants in a newly filed class action lawsuit, which alleges they stole millions of dollars worth of purchasers' cryptocurrency via a fraudulent venture. In a court filing on February 2nd in the District Court of Western District of Texas, plaintiff Don Holland alleged that Paul and executives at CryptoZoo executed a rug pull by promising purchasers of the non-fungible token exclusive access to crypto assets, among other benefits. and ultimately abandoned the project and kept the funds. As part of the defendant's NFT scheme, defendants marked CZ NFTs to purchasers by falsely claiming that in exchange for transferring cryptocurrency to purchase the CryptoZoo CZ NFT. It's weird to see NFT start or see CZ an acronym in stories like this because I always think of CZ, the owner of Binance. Purchase would later receive benefits, including, among other things, rewards, exclusive access to other cryptocurrency assets, and the support of an online ecosystem to use and market CZ NFTs. It wrote, I'm not going to read this. In reality, soon after completing the sale of their CZ NFT, defendants, together with others, transferred millions of dollars worth of purchasers' cryptocurrency to, among other places, wallets controlled by defendants, it alleged. The lawsuit was submitted by attorneys from Elzy and Associates and attorney Tom and Associates, the later of which is the law firm run by YouTube personality attorney Tom. In a YouTube video on January 16th, attorney told Tom viewers that they are suing Paul over the alleged crypto scam after weeks of investigation and speaking to a number of CryptoZoo victims. Other defendants named in the suit include Daniel Strobel, Jeff Levin, Eddie Ibanez, Jake Greenbaum, Crypto King, and Ophir Ben Roth, according to attorney Tom. The lawsuit comes despite Paul unveiling a $1.5 million recovery plan for disgruntled investors in the CryptoZoo project via a video on Twitter on January 13th. He also revealed that he is no longer going to sue CoffeeZilla. Yeah, we covered that, over his allegations that his project is a scam, stating that suing him is not going to help CryptoZoo holders, adding that he wants to focus on fans and supporters of him. Paul outlined his recovery plan will consist of 3 stages, stating the first stage will be himself and the co-founder of CryptoZoo, Jeff Levin, burning their Zoo tokens and holdings. He clarified in doing this, they will have no financial upside in the game and it will add value to the holders' tokens. Paul claimed the second stage will involve him personally committing 1,000 ETH to the project so that disappointed investors can burn their NFTs to get their initial investment of 0.1 ETH back. The cost to mint the NFT. Meanwhile, the third final stage, he hopes to deliver games as outlined in the white paper. How do I feel about this? Honestly, I've never invested in a project based on an influencer's quote-unquote influence of the project, so I kind of take this with a grain of salt. Do I feel like this is people either A, trying to just get money grab, trying to get some kind of clout? Kinda. I mean, I'm not a fan of Paul by any means. I mean, the dude does what he does. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, I'm kind of drawing a blank on this one. I haven't watched any of these videos. This Crypto Tom or whatever, attorney Tom guy. I mean, look, the dude has a YouTube channel. This could be clickbait. This could be him just trying to get views on YouTube. And if he does, it's gonna generate some views and things like that. I don't think this is gonna see any kind of light, to be honest. That's my opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. All right, last but not least, XRP. More XRP. I'm covering XRP kind of heavily lately just because I think we're getting really close to the end of this thing. And if you are following this, I would hate for y'all to miss out on an opportunity to make some coin. No pun intended. Right? So let's see what they have to say. And this is what I was talking about yesterday and the day before. If XRP gets relisted on American exchanges, specifically Coinbase, holy crap, this will be huge. I mean, at least, I see at least a 1x. 1x, is that a thing? I see at least 100% gain. We'll say that. Let's go. Will Coinbase relist XRP now that there is regulatory clarity? The community is hopeful that XRP could be relisted on Coinbase following the success of attorney John E. Deaton, who won what is believed to be regulatory clarity regarding secondary market sale of cryptocurrency earlier this week. In the legal battle between blockchain-based content sharing and publishing platform library and the the SEC. I'm not even going to read that. Deaton and LBRY scored a major victory for the entire crypto industry. As Bitcoinist reported, the lawyer participated as an amicus of tech journalist Naomi Brockwell in the hearing on remedies in the case LBRY versus the SEC. LBRY's legal team and Deaton succeeded in getting the SEC to confirm on the record that secondary market sales of cryptocurrencies, for example, by exchanges, do not constitute securities transactions. And I'm going to pause right there and read this to you. This is something I've never understood about the SEC. You say you're there to protect the people, right? Well, these things have already gone out and been on exchanges. There's already people holding these bags. And I guarantee you, if a judgment came down against negatively on these things, so-called LBRY or XRP, etc., it's going to tank the price. You're not helping us in any way, shape, or form. So what is the actual goal here? That is the biggest frustration on my part with the SEC, where I'm like, you're there to supposedly help us as retail investors and keep us safe from scams. How are you helping us by seeking litigation against these projects that is going to hurt the project and down the road going to hurt us as investors? I don't know, man. I can't stand these people. So anyway, moving on. As a result, voices have now been raised in the community that Coinbase, as the largest American exchange, should relist XRP. The original call came from LBRY, which wrote via Twitter, where else would they tweet? Coinbase should relist XRP under the SEC versus LBRY standard. XRP sold secondary holders is not a security. I thank you. Unsurprisingly, the tweet has triggered a flurry of similar calls within the community. For example, one Twitter user wrote, Coinbase shareholders deserve XRP to be traded again. Let's go Coinbase, make a stand. And shared a screenshot of Coinbase where a trading not yet available button can be seen below the XRP price chart, circling yet and thus speculating on an upcoming release. And this is what I was talking about, how people have been rumoring that Coinbase has actually already been setting up the back office, back end whatever's. I'm not smart enough to basically the ins and outs, setting up ways to just basically flick a button and get XRP relisted, right? And again, this is what I've been saying. All right, will Coinbase relist XRP promptly? It is important to know that Coinbase was never officially, at least, forced to delist XRP. No, I don't think any exchanges were. Coinbase simply chose to delist the token because they felt the risk of a lawsuit against themselves was too high as a result of the SEC lawsuit against Ripple. Therefore, while Coinbase can theoretically relist XRP at any time, Coinbase will continue to adhere to its risk assessment. Whether the statement from the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission in the LBRY case will be enough for the largest U.S. exchange to relist XRP is questionable, at least. As of press time, Coinbase has not yet responded to LBRY's tweet or other tweets from the community. However, Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong retweeted a tweet from Han Ventures as recently as Tuesday, January 31st. Crypto founders have spent years asking policymakers for regulatory clarity. The goal got closer this week, just not in the United States. The retweet suggests that there is still not enough regulatory clarity in Armstrong's opinion. Given the risk, it's likely that the exchange will wait for the outcome of the Ripple case. Ripple legal counsel Stuart Alderto. I'm an idiot, y'all. I'm sorry. This guy, Stuart, recently stated that he expects a decision in the first half of the year. As reported, all documents have been briefed, and only the judge's decision is pending. At press time, the XRP price was 0.41 cents, still trading below crucial resistance at 43. I gotta look into that. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I cover XRP on the charts now, since we've been talking about it heavily? Would that be something you'd like to see? Yeah, per usual, let me know in the comments down below. Aside from that, guys, it is Friday. I want you guys to go out and enjoy your weekend. Maybe stay away from the charts this weekend. You know, go out, go touch some grass, right? Go get some sunshine. Yeah, y'all. That's it. We're going to go. Per usual, if you guys do enjoy the content that I provide here on Boring Crypto IO, please subscribe to my channel. Turn on this bell for notifications. Watch the videos. Like the videos. And let me know if there's anything you guys want me to do differently. You know, I think I've gotten to a point. I mean, we only have 20 subscribers. We're kind of a joke right now. But I think there's enough people watching that, you know, let me know if you want me to change something up, something you want to see. If there's a certain project that you want to talk about, I don't know. Let me know. Comments down below on any of these videos. And I will see you guys bright and early Monday morning. I am out of here.